live. Okay, go ahead, T.
What's going on, everybody? We y'all see the title, so you see what kind of video this is. But for y'all that don't know, I go by T.
And I'm Jackie.
And we recently, basically, you know what I'm saying, came to Panama. Relocated to Panama from the states, United States, which was the state was in Florida. So we're gonna talk about this chaos, you know what I'm saying, that happened tonight, which makes absolutely zero sense. Jack, you want to go ahead and kick this off? Or?
Yep, we can start just from the beginning. So since we have been here in Panama, we have been experiencing a certain level of like shade. Is that like the best word?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The shade from different from a certain particular group of people. And
y'all already know what group.
Yeah, so like, it's the black people, right? So we just might as well just say it, just throw it out there. And we were looking at an apartment the other day, and this guy, he came up to us. First of all, he was speaking, I guess, want to be Spanish.
He tried Spanish.
Yeah.
He couldn't even speak Spanish.
Yeah,
he tried to speak.
He tried to speak
like,
Spanish.
It was like,
exactly.
Like, come on, man. He's serious.
He tried to speak Spanish, but it just wasn't working. So he asked us if we spoke English, and we said, yeah, we speak English. He said, oh, thank you. So then he was just telling us, that he's from New York and all this other stuff. And at first we was like, oh, the dude, this is a cool dude. Okay, you're from New York, we from Florida. He said, yeah, just come over to I want you to see my apartment. Okay, we should have known red flag right there. Okay, we don't even know him. Like, I don't know how many people in the audience would just have someone just come over to the apartment that they do not know, but this makes absolutely no freaking sense. So the dude did not know us and invited us to the apartment. He invited us. We was like, oh, wow, this is a nice looking apartment. And he said that he pays $800 a month for the apartment. And I just want to just give a reference of what the apartment looks like.
We can probably spin it around a little bit or something.
Just to show what he's saying is cost $800 because we're in the same apartment. So let me just spin this around real quick. Hopefully my computer doesn't fall. But y'all, look at this. Look at this. And it might be a little messy because we were just feeding the kids. But look, does this at all look like it costs $800 with a bedroom upstairs and another bedroom down there? Does that look like it costs $800? Just answer us that.
Yeah.
Just answer us that. If you're watching this, let us know if you think this apartment costs $800.
Exactly. And how many of y'all would just jump on this if this was $800?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody in their mama be lined up trying to get their foot in the door for $800 for it.
Exactly. So that's exactly what we did. So we said $800. Okay, so where can we sign? Because first of all, we're already staying here. Why not just sign on a line for $800? Shoot, we pay that thing out in a whole year. So we said, who's your realtor? He said, well, I can't give it up.
I don't want that realtor.
Exactly. So
I can't recommend that realtor to y'all because she bougie. She ain't what y'all want. She ain't who y'all want to talk to. Like, how about you let us make that
exactly?
Because if she hooks you up with $800 a month in a place like this, and I mean, you're talking about the amenities is just insane, y'all. Like crazy amenities. Beast mode location. Like if she hooks you up with $800 a month for this,
right? Put us on.
Why not put somebody on with that realtor? You know what I'm saying? You might even get a little kickback to get it reduced lower than $800 that you're paying. You might get a referral fee, so it's less. You know what I'm saying? Now you got that nice referral fee, so you're paying less a month or something like that. Why not connect somebody with that?
Exactly. So we started questioning him because, as we mentioned, we're on the Airbnb side of the location, and we're like, well, damn, like we're paying what all this money on our side. Like, how did you get it to $800?
By the way, he came to us.
Right, it came to us. He said that he took off for the what do you say, the parking.
Mhm.
He was just negotiated it down and all of this other extra lies that just kept coming out of his mouth. So we went on and we left and we was when we was walking, was like, damn, like you really think he's paying $800? And we looked at each other, we was like,
No.
I don't think so. But we did not know how much it was. So
we know we won't pay you. You won't pay no $800.
exactly. So fast forward, and he decides I guess he gave T his number or whatever, but T didn't reach out to him. I go downstairs and I see him sitting outside, look like somebody done just like he done lost his best friend or something. Something done happened. And I was like, damn, dude, what's wrong with you? And then he said, my wife kicked me out the apartment. Mm-hmm. I said, what? Is your wife kicked you out the? Yeah, my wife kicked me out the apartment. And I was like, well, damn, like that sucks, right? I'm not trying to get in nobody's business because one thing we ain't doing, we ain't about to get in married couple's business. Exactly. So I'm like, he's like, where's T? I'm like, oh, he upstairs. I'll let him know you called. Tell me why this person is following me. And I'm like, yeah, T's upstairs. He's like, yeah, I just wanna say hi to T.
Yeah, and he's like, when he comes to the door, he's like, hey man, yeah, you never text me. I thought you was gonna text me, man. All I want is just two solid friends out here, man. I'm just looking for two solid friends, to just kick it with. I don't do much. I just play video games and just hang around the right people, man. Just some solid people, because I ain't really got no solid person. I don't really deal with nobody. So it's like, dog, if I ain't text you, like, why are you worried about another dude texting you like this? You know what I'm saying? You ain't
exactly.
getting a text.
That should have been a red flag right there.
Move on. You know what I'm saying? Like, we are not alike. Me and you are nothing alike, dude. Like, no,
we are not on the same playing field.
Everything. We not the same. You know what I'm saying? So
nowhere near.
It was like, so I was like, he's like, yeah, man, can you text him and make sure the number goes through and everything? So I'm like, all right, let me just text it, dude. If you're right here, keep asking it, like, dude, practically, it's like practically begging for my number, like, you know what I'm saying, like.
And that is super weird.
Doing girls and everything like that. It was just straight weird, But this clown, I mean, he was like talking about how, yeah, and we was up here, he was talking about, how, yeah, man, wow. These views, y'all know that the vultures fly through these windows? Yeah, man, vultures will fly through these windows.
Alligators walking on the ground and all this other stuff.
Walking out there on the street. One flew in my house. I thought it was a bat one night, and I cut the light on, and it's a vulture. Like, dog, y'all know the size of a bat between a bat and a vulture? You know what I'm saying? And do you think alligators are literally walking out here on the street? And then we coming from Florida, like, dude, those alligators, crocodiles, caiman, snakes, black bears, brown bears, like literally everything is in our backyard.
Exactly.
What are you talking about?
Big ass birds, all that shit.
Everything you can think of is in Florida. Like, come on. Right. So, he's like, yeah, man, and y'all gotta be careful out here because it got really, really bad storms. It floods all the time out here. It's got the hurricanes. It's got everything out here, man. You gotta be careful out here. That's
trying to keep us away from Panama.
That's all it was about.
It was all about it. Trying to keep us away from Panama. Trying to deter us from coming here. So fast forward a few more days. He wanted. I don't know what happened, but he said that him and his wife, mind you, that fight every single day, wanted to take T and I out. But I guess T didn't see that message, or maybe T did see the message and just ignored it. I don't know. Don't really care. But at this point, I'm happy that did not happen because one thing about it, I don't like being around anybody that is fussing and fighting. I think that you need to keep that shit in your house and all that other stuff because I can't stand that negative energy. We did not leave the U.S. Exactly. They never on the same accord.
You know what I'm saying? It's not getting
all that arguing. You don't even know people and you arguing.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, come on. Like, that shit is so corny. Like, I mean, I don't know what it is. So, fast forward to today. We're just going to fast forward to today. We're sitting there filming filming our video outside. Mind you, we brought our kids to the pool this time. So our kids are there. Here come this dude. Okay, we were done filming the video. We were about to pack up and go up. She said, "Oh, that's really is it?" And it was his ass. Now, mind you, where he can see us down at the pool, but he would have to make some real hard effort in order to do so.
He would have to put on his
binoculars,
which he has.
Exactly, just to see. So here he come. He's like, "What you doing over here?" He's like, "Well, I just wanted to come to the pool." I said, "Well, how'd you know we was here?" He said, "Well, I didn't." Y'all, that's a damn lie. He knew exactly. He is weird, Lynn DC. He is weird. This is the same guy that he was. Exactly. Hey, how you doing? It's super weird. So once all that happened, he started he came over to T. This is where it all started to just, I don't know. But everything that came out of this man's mouth, it was like, I'm older than you. You need to work. You need to learn from me.
And try to get to where I'm at.
Exactly. Trying to get, those were his exact words. So then he said, "You know what? Y'all don't even look like millionaires. Y'all don't even look like millionaires. Look how you dress." And we have on the same outfit that we had at the pool. The same thing that you see is literally at the pool. So
with the kids.
Exactly. So we was like, okay, so what does a millionaire even look like? I mean, a millionaire, most millionaires, like, unless you just trying to act like you're a millionaire, they don't sit there and they dress in dress all up and wear all these name brands that they really don't need to look like. And how do you even know who you even talking about? He's like, I'm a millionaire, and y'all definitely ain't. Mind you, this dude is broke as shit. He is just broke as hell.
I retired at 47 from the Navy, and Jack's like, T retired from the Army in his mid-30s.
Exactly, and I'm 37 and I'm retired. So what is your point? So he's going back and forth. He's saying that's what's wrong with you young people. Y'all don't know what to do. So then it came down to the properties. Now, mind you, we're sitting there like, how does he know all this? We didn't even tell him this. Y'all, he done went and found us on YouTube. Then sat there, probably binge watched all our damn content. Then seen the video that T put out yesterday. Right. Exactly. Then seen that video that T put out yesterday talking about his ass, the corny ass people in Panama. And then that's why he was over there, because the type of aggression that he brought with him was just totally unmatched. He was like, "I don't understand, because I have a property in New York and I have someone in it." And we're like, "Well, we don't need to have anybody in it. Like, why we need to have somebody in our property?"
Yeah,
like,
well, you're losing money. Why would you losing money? I said, well, first of all, it's not just losing money. You know what I'm saying? Every month we are getting we were making I can't think of the name of it, Jack. Right?
What?
Every month when you pay, you're building equity. We're building equity every month. And if we have somebody in there, we're at more of a risk. I said, because people do damage your places. I said, we've been burned before and then had to pay a little cash to fix it. So we could throw somebody in there and then all of a sudden we lose all that money basically because they didn't damage it. I said, that's how it works. It's not just, you have to have somebody in your property all the time. If you can afford to not have somebody in your property, and then that way there's no damage happen to it, that's much better. And he's like, this don't make any sense. Y'all too young. I'd have been there and done all this stuff.
You need to listen to me.
You need to
listen to me, because I'm in a position. Let me tell you something.
Y'all still out here working. What are y'all doing right now? Y'all working. Y'all sitting here recording, working. I don't gotta work. Like, dude, what are you?
We're sitting here recording a damn video, getting paid to talk. I'm like, that's exactly what we're doing. Getting paid to talk.
Doing out here.
Exactly.
You got on socks and everything else, and you are not dressed for the pool.
Why with a chain on?
with a chain on. You're not even getting in the pool.
What the fuck
So
is
that
this
shows
even
you
about?
were watching us with your binoculars and tried to come on down because you came over here to us starting trouble.
Exactly. We don't need to explain. No, we don't need to explain. And well, let me tell you something. This is what's going on. People that are intimidated, mind you, Lindy C, and everybody else that is watching, T and I, we don't go around and flaunt what the hell we have because we don't have to.
Exactly.
Our actions speak what we are able to do. Some people are just mad at the fact that we are just able to just travel with our kids and stuff like that. So then he got mad at us again because he was like, well, I don't even understand. Like, why do you need to live here? That's what it boiled down to.
Mhm.
Because we said, oh yeah, we about to get a spot up in here. And he was like, oh, you don't need to live here. You got 3 kids. Why? That's gonna be cramped for you. Like, dude, first of all, don't fucking tell us what the hell we need to do. Okay, he's like, but you need a big house. We got big houses in Florida.
Exactly.
What's going on right here? We already got big houses. So why do we need another big house here? Spending all this extra money for no apparent reason. How do you know that we don't want to live the minimalistic lifestyle here in Panama?
Yeah.
Like, you know us. This is the part that just pisses me off. When people just approach you and act like they know you, trying to have a one-up on you.
And he's like, y'all won't even, this won't benefit y'all. Y'all not even going to use the amenities because I don't use any of the amenities except one. The only thing I use is the movie room because I don't go to the gym. What does that have to do with us?
Exactly.
So, Lindy, see, this is a heads up on what this thing, includes over here.
He is stalking us. He's literally stalking us.
This place has the movie theater room. It's got a content room, and we won't even go throw this out there
exactly.
yet. There's too much content coming, but it's got a content room.
YouTube studio.
It's got a full YouTube studio with a screen and everything.
Game room for the kids.
Got a game room for the kids.
Cooking demo kitchen.
It's got a cooking demo kitchen.
Swimming pool, jacuzzi.
Gym. Then it has a room that
meditation room outside.
Area.
Rooftop deck.
Like it had full view of the city. It's like non-stop things that work for us to the point we're gonna use every single piece of it.
Because that's what we don't have to pay.
Content, we don't gotta pay for that stuff. So this works perfectly, for us. I mean, he's talking about, and that's why I said this works for us. So what if it doesn't work for you? That's on you. You decided to move in and not take advantage of what you're paying for. Because you're paying for, access to all these utilities and everything.
Right.
You're paying for all of these amenities. And you're not using it, that's on you. Then leave. Go somewhere else. Simple as that. You can't say what's gonna work for us, like you just know us. So it's like all these things that he's been saying about the vultures flying through the windows and everything else. It boils down to he's been trying his best to secretly just prevent us from being out here and moving here.
Right.
That's what he's been doing.
Right. And then so at the pool, it came to a head because T said something to him and T cussed at him. Because it got to the point where it's like, who the F are you talking to? Like I don't give a damn. See, this is what people don't understand. Especially older people don't understand this. There's a certain level of respect. I understand T and I might look young. We are not young. Okay, we are not your children. We're not your friend. We ain't none of that. When you approach us, you will approach us with some damn respect, especially in front of our kids. Mind you, he is saying all of this craziness in front of our kids, and our kids are watching the whole thing. So, we're not going to sit there and react in front of our kids, like we really want to react. Because, I mean, trust and believe if our kids wasn't there, it would have went a whole different, separate way. But he said, why are you cussing at me? Did I cuss at you? T's like, well, T, you can tell what you said. Shoot.
I said it don't matter that you didn't cuss at me. I cussed at you.
Exactly.
I cussed at you. What do you want to do?
What
do you want to do? Oh, you know what? I didn't cuss at you. I don't care. Again, I already told you I cussed at your punk ass. What do you want to do? It's simple as that. And then he boils down to, well, you know what? Let's just end it. Let's just end it.
I'm ending this shit. That's what he said.
Then he walks away. Then when he gets all the way down there, he starts running his mouth anymore. I hope y'all content, y'all YouTube fail. You know,
Fuck you.
y'all broke anyways.
Broke
He starts running
bitches,
his
all this
mouth
other
when he
stuff.
gets all the way down there. So, good question. How did we meet this guy? We were literally doing the same thing. We were recording our
Recording a
content,
video.
and here he comes approaching us. Oh, you know, he's like, Hola.
Hola, couldn't speak
No, this is
Spanish.
how he was saying it. Hola. He couldn't even get hola out. He couldn't even get it out. And you know what I'm saying? So he's like, y'all speak English? Oh, cool, y'all speak English. Yeah, man. Oh, so y'all over here too. Yeah, let me show you my place. I only pay $800 a month.
Yes, he stay at the condo.
Yeah.
He stays right here where we are.
He said, so let me show y'all my place. I don't mind showing you. I only pay $800 a month. I mean, in the middle, we sitting here making a video. You know,
Right.
Come on, Lane, we're making a video. So then he's like, I only pay $800 a month. So we're like, okay, you pay $800 a month. Cool, put us on because we're over here too. Oh yeah, y'all don't want that though, man. I'm telling you, because person that got me this, she's funny acting, man. You don't want to deal with her. So we're like, but why are you bragging and boasting about paying a certain price, but won't put us in contact with that person that got you this price?
Right.
What sense does that even make? Why even come and tell us that you're paying $800, trying to brag and boast when I mean the reality is he's not. This includes entirely way too many amenities for you.
This place is not
this location
$800.
itself is like the safest freaking place. Like, absolutely, you're not paying $800.
Where the embassies are and all that other stuff. So ain't no way he paying $800 for nothing. Not even he has a 1 bedroom. He's not paying $800. It's more like, what is it, 16?
Yeah.
1600.
Yeah, and then he's like, I retired at 47. And Jack's like, well, T served in the army and retired actually in his 30s. So.
Exactly. And I said I'm retired. And the whole thing comes down. From my experience, a whole lot of undesirables from the U.S. are also moving abroad as well. Cost of living, they are. Let me see.
They are the far right, leaning folks, etc.
Yeah, a lot of people.
It is a lot.
You use the right word, undesirables.
Look,
I like that word, undesirables. Oh yeah, I'm gonna start using that word.
Yeah.
The undesirable. Yeah. That's a very good one right there.
Because I mean, you come in here bringing this New York, bringing New York with you.
We forgot to tell him about how he said that he got shot. That's how he got here.
Yeah, he got shot. He got shot. Like, you got shot and then you ended up here, and I'm like,
he is snitched. That's how he got here.
To get away from it,
right?
Like,
he is snitched.
You already in trouble. You literally came out here and walked over here to us while we just out here filming, relaxing, doing a family thing, and bothering us.
Right.
We never approached you or came to you. Heck, I didn't even text you, and then you're wondering, hey, why didn't you text me?
Exactly. You over here, you need friends. We don't need friends. We don't have to travel in a damn group. We got us. Even if we ain't even together, we know how to ride dolo. You need us. And then not even just him, his punk ass wife. She gonna say, because it was I don't know. This is why I can't stand being around people like
certain people. Y'all know what it is.
I don't know what it is. It's just people of a certain culture. They love to gravitate towards each other, but then when you gravitate towards each other, the whole conversation becomes what the hell they got and what you don't have. That's how it always is.
Always.
Oh, I got this. I got this. Oh, but I was around this celebrity. Let's see this comment. Yeah. That was my experience 10 years ago. They want to compete and are jealous. Exactly. They want to compete.
It's weird, like you said. It's weird.
It's super weird.
I met one in Thailand, and all he talked about was MAGA in Chicago, of all places. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When we be talking about this stuff, it's like I love comments like this, like, because so many people
because it gets us going.
So many people get it, but they don't be saying anything.
Right.
And then the people that be opening mouth saying stuff, be talking wrong. Especially on like my channel, for example. Oh no, that ain't true. He making this up and things like that. No, this is facts. Like, this ain't even opinion.
Right.
This is more like facts now.
Right.
Because it always happens. Even like we literally went to the mall and it was issues at the mall, like, oh, let me throw this, even out there in the pool another day, and Here comes a group of same complexion. They're literally staring
at us the whole
like,
damn
what
time.
What do you want?
Exactly.
What do you want?
Y'all want to know what the problem is? I'm gonna tell y'all what the problem is, and this is what people won't say. Okay. First of all, the biggest problem here is in America. You know, you have these people. I'm not saying all people that leave America and go over to other countries are like this, but you have a lot of these people in America that can't afford shit in America. They are broke as hell. Okay, they go over to these countries that are very, very affordable now because now they're big shot in other said country, and then when other, you know, they find people of the same group, other expats and whatever like that, now, oh well, I left because I just have all this money and stuff like that.
Oh,
and
I was hanging out.
I was hanging out
with P Diddy.
Yeah, I was P Diddy out of all damn people. Who the hell need to? That's what they told us. That's why we're saying this. Who in the world? That's the last person you need to associate yourself with. But that's what they do. They come over to these countries and then they try to flex like they got something. Like, who the hell? First of all, if I'm a millionaire, I'm going to shut the hell up. I want people to know what the hell I got. Then I'm sitting over here and they gonna sit here and bribe me. That's how you know he ain't got shit. You know a person that don't have anything because they always talking about what the hell they have. You always talking about what the hell you had. The dude, his wife was bragging about P. Diddy, said that she's friends with P. Diddy, she's friends Heavy D. And then I was like, wait a minute, did Heavy D die? Well, did he die? He's dead. And she over here talking about she's friends with him. She's friends with Mary J. Blige. See, I ain't got time for these corny ass people. These people are corny. And it's not just them. These are all the people. We just keep meeting cornballs. I don't know what is happening. Like, why is all the corny people coming to us? And then another thing is they want you to sit there and they want you to join their
bragging about P. Diddy. Exactly.
That's what,
look at what's going on with Diddy. You gonna brag about Diddy out of all people?
That's like bragging about Weinstein and
P. Diddy.
Come on.
The baby oil and all that.
Exactly.
About him.
He would not even come out of my mouth. He would not even come out of my mouth. But she's sitting there bragging about P. Diddy and them. They got all these celebrity friends. And then, there's this really rich, ultra rich side of Panama where you have to, it's over there on an island. And she claims that her friend is over there and she's married to some rich billionaire and all this other stuff, and they live up on some other floor and stuff like that, telling T and I, like, we give a shit.
Yeah,
we don't care. We literally do not care. I don't care what other people got going on. Good for him. I'm happy. We don't live behind the success of other people. We got our own damn success, but there are people in this world that love to live behind what other people have because they want to try to emulate, and there's no damn way that they can do that. No damn way.
Exactly. And I got a house back home in New York. So
and we've seen that house.
He must have looked at our content.
Exactly. We've seen that cheap ass house.
Properties. For him to throw out that he has a house
exactly
back in New York. Okay, then go back to your
house. Go back to your house in New York.
I don't care that you have a house.
Exactly.
We have plenty of houses. We got multiple houses. We don't care about you, dude. We don't care. Like, why are you telling us this? That's why I'm so lost. Why tell us? Like,
he's mad because we're not broke. That's what it is. He's mad because we're not like him. He's really broke in real life. I don't give a shit what the hell come out of his mouth. You know a broke person when you freaking see one. He's a broke ass person. Okay? We work for ourselves. We have to sit there and be like, oh well, whatever like that.
And he's like, y'all need to try to be getting us to my level. Y'all out here working.
Broke.
And what I'm doing, I'm just sitting doing my retirement life, enjoying retirement. Y'all out here working.
Good.
Y'all out here working doing YouTube. I don't understand why the young white people, why y'all do that. Like,
you don't have to understand us.
Exactly.
You don't have to understand us. It's not for everybody. We're not.
We never said, hey, let us try to get you to understand why we're doing this, why we're making this video. No, we don't care.
We really don't
care, dude. Like, you coming over here to us. Obviously, you are interested in what we have going on for you to come over to us. And we are not trying to explain to you, what's going on, anything we have, this community and everything. People come, and so supporting love. We don't need that negativity from you.
Exactly.
Keep
And
it
this,
away. We try to avoid people like you. That's why we're sitting over here by ourselves in this location and everything like that. We don't want to deal with that. Then you see envy. Many Americans who move to these countries are broke, could not make it in the U.S.
right.
Still not in their car, so they can't stand that. Yeah, I mean,
And we don't
because
dress like people that have money. That's what it is, Lindy. See, we don't dress like people that got money. They wouldn't know. He said nobody would ever, nobody would. Just by looking at y'all look like y'all don't got no money. I said that would only come from a broke ass motherfucker. Because only a broke ass motherfucker would think that we ain't got no money.
And you know what's interesting too, y'all? And I mean, just clown know from being in the building, there's literally cameras everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So he trying to start a fight with cameras all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, like, be serious.
But
And I think he was surprised. Probably he wasn't expecting me to go get back at him like I did. You cussing me and all that. No.
Did I cuss at you?
Because it's gonna be self-defense.
Exactly. You up in he's up in your face.
Here, especially with being over here with kids. This is 100% self-defense.
Our kids were in shock. Our youngest, he was like, "Oh my gosh, that guy is so emotional."
Yeah,
he's so emotional. Like, come on now, that is super embarrassing. You in front of someone, you don't even got enough respect to say, "Hey, let me take you to the side, T, and let me tell you how I really feel about you, because I really can't stand you and your wife."
Let's go over here. Let's find a location without cameras and talk this man to man. You know what I'm saying? Something like that.
But this camera's around this whole damn building.
We don't have to be in this building. We can go across the street.
Yeah.
You can go to a park, anywhere.
Yeah.
So that's how things should have worked. And my youngest was like, my youngest came to me, he's like, you humbled him. I was like, what? He said you humbled him. I was like, where you get that word from? It's like kids are so funny, but like to hear that, and it's like, it sucks that, what I'm saying, the kids have to see that. Like I said, I don't like the kids have to see that, like, me, what I'm saying, get a certain way. You know what I'm saying? But I refuse to let some clown come up and try to debo and bully. No, it don't go down that way. And it's funny, Jack said, I seen you in your eyes a certain way. He probably seen you too, and that's when he turned around.
I seen it in T's eyes. He was about to be laid out on that damn pool. I'm telling y'all, it's only so much you can push a person, because you got to remember the dynamics. He's standing up, T's sitting down. So anything could really happen, Not saying that it would. That would be a sad night time for him. But I'm just saying, T, he was standing over you.
Yeah, he saw me moving, get up.
And he seen it. Yeah, he left because he knew. His life probably flashed before him right there. You can talk all that shit. And see, that's another thing. People just look at us like, oh, well, let me come bully. Let me come bully. Like, you can just bring that New York energy. Oh, yeah. I'm from New York, and, I got shot, by driving in my neighborhood. I don't give a shit. You got shot in your hand, your head, your foot, your stomach, your ass. I don't care where the hell you got shot from. I don't care where the hell you from. When you come to me, when you approach me, you better come correct. Or like Mason said, you're going to get humbled really quickly.
Yeah.
Really quickly.
You need to show respect. Don't come over here starting trouble with us. And we, like I said, we're literally just out here enjoying our time.
I really can't believe he did that.
Content. Yeah, that's
I'm like,
crazy.
even sitting here telling a story. I really can't believe this even happened. This is crazy talk. You have to avoid these encounters. You do not need the drama, and you got to think about your own safety. Your kids too. You move to get we moved to get paid. Ever since we got here, it's like, look, there's just so much y'all don't even know. There's just so much y'all don't even know. It's just so much. It just seems like, what the hell is happening here?
Yeah.
Every
literally moved
day.
To get peace. But the problem, Lindy, see, is the Americans that are here, that are moving here, coming here with the trouble. They're bringing, the troublesome that they had in the States. They're bringing that here, which shouldn't be, brought that way. And that's why a lot of them mess it up for a lot of areas. They go, look these ways and go to Thailand and all over the world and bring this negativity.
I can only imagine how Thailand is.
When those locations don't have those type of negative events going on. Then people were probably looking at the cameras like, what in the world, this is not how things happen here. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop bringing, like, they got to stop bringing that negativity. You're gonna go somewhere else. You go somewhere else to bring peace and positivity and learn about the culture. Learn the language. Learn everything. Not go and bring negativity to bring your negative ways somewhere else. It's horrible.
But it's like, why? For what?
Because they don't know no better. That's the problem. They don't know no better.
No, they think that hood ghetto shit.
Well, good thing Spirit Airlines are canceled now, I guess, because that's where a lot of them were traveling, because Spirit was the most affordable. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of them were trying to getting them cheap flights on Spirit and hopping on and going, bringing that negativity everywhere they go. Just like how they wild out on Spirit Airlines. They be fighting on the planes and everything like that. People gotta do better. That is pure trash, especially if somebody, that's older like that. I'm older than you. But look at how you're acting. You're acting like a child. Grow up. If someone is older, then act like an adult. Like, come on. Like me, I would never, like, in my 30s, I'm never going to go to somebody that's 18, 20, whatever the case, 18, 20s. I'll never go to somebody younger and try to one up on them. You know what I'm saying? Teach, oh, you need to listen to me because I've been there and done that. I'd never do nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? If somebody asks for help, advice, then here we go. But you never do anything like that, especially you don't even know what somebody has. Spirit Airlines and Carnival attracting the same kind of folks. So you might have
Right.
always
I avoid them like the plague.
Yeah.
Like the plague.
Yeah. It's terrible.
You see what Lindy C said? Talent started deporting troublemakers.
Really?
And yeah. Well, I totally agree.
I didn't know about
I totally agree. There was people that saying that Thailand's only targeting a certain type of person. But you know what? Look. If I was these countries, I do the same thing. Don't want that. You go take that somewhere else. You go take that somewhere else. People just think that they could just come to these countries and just act any type of way, bring that negative, low frequency, ghetto mentality everywhere. That's what it is. Ghetto
mentality everywhere.
You're thinking that someone's supposed to bow just because you got the USD and that may be worth a lot more than the country that you're in. Cut the shit. Like, come on. Like, we gotta do better. No, I'm not even putting we. Y'all gotta do better because I'm not in that category. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, for the people that's in the category.
Yeah.
That's all that is. But I mean, like I said, this type of stuff, it's like certain group always complain. Always complaining. Oh, we get mistreated. We can't never have anything. We getting viewed a certain way. Well, why are you making the shoe fit?
Exactly.
Like, look at your actions. Like, come on, you are acting this way, but then mad when certain people call it out. Like on my channel, how I be calling it out, people get mad at me because, oh, you can't talk that way because your complexion. Well, but another complexion says something, you're even more mad. So you expect nobody to hold you accountable? You expect nobody to be transparent? Like, no, these are issues that have to get addressed. And the problem is they keep lingering around and never getting addressed, and the problem just remains the same because nobody checks it. Nobody checks it. So it continues to go over and over and over. And that's what's even going on with, like, what they call the YNs now. It's like
accountability is
no
key.
Leadership there. And so that's the reason they are, the way they are. Like, a lot of the times people are they need some type of entertainment. They're bored. Like growing up, I was going outside every day playing football, basketball, combat sports, everything. Every day was active. And now they don't have anything like that. So they're bored and don't know what to do and doing the wrong things. But this travel thing, it's like, bottom line, it's like, it's not the locals. I see a lot of other content creators and they're putting out, oh man, it was so bad when I went over here. This wasn't affordable. It was a lot of crime here. I didn't like this, so I couldn't date because these people were funny acting. This is not them. It's time to look at yourself in the mirror. Because that's the problem. People never look at themselves in the mirror. They're always pointing the finger at everybody else except themselves. Just think about it. These people left from where they were in the States, went to whatever country you want to name, and then complaining about that location. You complain about that location, and you complain about where you were at. So who's the problem? Because it seems like, I mean, you're the problem. Because everywhere you go, there's an issue. Just like with that clown, he had a problem in New York. Oh, I got shot over there in New York.
Right.
You know, okay, and what? Who cares? You're not even in New York no more. Who cares about you getting shot?
Exactly.
You are
I
here
only
now.
I only ever had issues with other expats from other places, not the locals that live abroad. Exactly.
Exactly. Like that's what
Exactly.
we are having. I mean, these locals are like so positive, you know, with everything, and just been so supportive. I mean, and they've been all over. I mean, there was a guy, Mr. Wong from China, and that dude is like so nice. He speaks, I think, about five different
Mhm.
languages. He speaks Mandarin, Spanish,
English,
English,
French, and Italian.
French, and Italian, and he speaks English like he just mastered like every language. Like this dude, and he's super friendly. I mean, this is the nicest dude. And like I said, he's from China. And then there's a lady we met from Venezuela today, and it's the same thing. Super nice, you know, welcoming and everything. And then just the locals we've been coming in contact with a lot of. They've all been just so nice and helpful. But when it comes to the people from the states, they're the ones that continue to try to just scam us. Oh yeah, you know, you got to give me triple the security deposit, and you got to pay 6 months rent up front because that's how it works here. And then on top of that, you got to give up 6 months of your bank statement. That's just how it works here. On top of that, we want to see your full retirement income and everything else that you got. Yeah, that's just how it works here. Oh, by the way, yeah, it works here. We're not governed by any laws here. The real estate thing doesn't apply to us. It's just all private, and we can just create our own terms. No, it's like y'all think y'all talking to some people that just stupid. It's like we got stupid just written all over our face. Like this stuff is just insane. And then, oh yeah, you gotta get that place, you know, because it's gonna go tomorrow. Even set it up to where they had some other fake, you know, people there. Yeah, they're my next appointment. It's been lined up all day. If that's the case, why the place been sitting for 6 months? 6 months, but it's people lined up to get it, and we need to hop on it and pay that price. Absolutely not. You're not getting that price because the only people you're targeting that's going to pay that price, it's some expats. And then the expats are looking at it like, I'm not paying that price because you for sure ain't going to get that price from a local. And by the way, these are the people who come from the US that come in here and they're getting into real estate because they see it as a easy market to scam expats.
Other
They
expats.
know
Other
expats are
expats.
coming here, so they're like, oh shoot, let me get into this. And then a lot of these people, y'all, they're not even licensed. They're not even licensed. What they're doing here is they are just creating their own thing because nobody takes the time to think, okay, maybe you know this person ain't. Let me check and make sure this person is valid. They're not doing that because it's like, okay, they speak English. Oh yeah, let me communicate. Oh, you got my back. Oh, they don't have your back at all. They're gonna smile in your face and stab you in the back.
Yeah.
That's what's going to happen.
Yep.
And they keep doing it over and over and over and over. I mean, we got a video coming out where we talk about some of this stuff. I mean, it gets so deep, and it's just like, why? You know what I'm saying? It's like, why? Like, I don't get it at all. And like Mindful Moment said, you know, it's just, you know, it's the other of the expats. Have you experienced too where they're doing these groups where it's like, okay, come out to this event. It's a group, so they have like Black expats groups, for example. Have you experienced that also? I'm curious because you said Thailand, so I'm curious about if it's going down the same way there also, because that's what they're doing here. And they're like, oh yeah, this is the day for everybody to come out. That's a Black expat. Come out, play cards. Come out, have drinks, come out and dance, because it's just us. We gotta link up together for all this.
I just don't understand why people have to go out. No shade against people that want to drink, right? I like to have sunshine. This is a
What's going on,
surprise, man.
Sunshine?
You didn't missed it. You didn't missed it, but I mean,
Sunshine's a surprise.
yeah.
Sunshine's probably been here
But
listening to this, baby.
I don't understand why people just have to be inebriated in order to have a good time. I don't understand. Like we just can't sit down, have conversations with each other. No, they need liquor in their body, and then once those liquors start going in your body, then people start acting up, acting real rowdy.
Yep.
Today, we were walking, and this black chick, she came in the building, and yeah, you know where I'm about to go with this. So she decided that she wanted to wear a nude colored jumper that went all the way up her ass. Now, mind you, I don't know what she was trying. Well, we know what she was trying to do. We definitely try to keep this monetized, but it was all the way up her ass. But she was sitting on a seat, and I just think that is just so nasty. I mean, y'all could put it together. I ain't got to sit here and create the scene. But she was sitting on the seat. That she got up. She got up because she seen us walking, not us. She probably seen T walking. That's what it is. And then because there wasn't nobody else down there that she was looking at, all of a sudden she get up and start walking. And then I'm just like, so this is what it has came to. Like this is what this is what is supposed to happen. Like it just makes, and they always say, "Oh, do it for the culture, do it for the culture." But y'all, look what is happening within culture. All this infighting, it's just crazy. Like we're sitting at the pool, and you think it's appropriate to try to come and fight somebody, all because you're in your feelings because you're a freaking liar. And he's gonna see this. He's gonna see this because it's one of them people that always be watching. And thing, what's so crazy about it, he's from the same location as the other hater that we mentioned on our channel before. Same exact location. They probably know each other because we asked him, did he know him? He claimed he didn't. You're right. It's a very small little town. So yep, all that.
Yeah, Sunshine, that is just terrible. You see that comment, Jack?
No.
Said that it happens with Americans in Singapore too, even with kids in American school. That's horrible. I mean, that shows, it shows, that just that the culture itself, right. From leaving the states, the traveling all over, bringing that, taking the negativity all over. So I mean, with Sunshine, with that, you can kind of see how why we more about why we like we left to try to get peace, because you see how
and why we act the way we do.
Yeah, and why we act the way we do. They're bringing that to Singapore, and then of course here with the guy trying to fight me tonight, and then Michael Moments talked about it in Thailand. So you see how they're bringing that all over, and why we try to just stay away. Like I said, I mean here we don't even approach them. It's been people just continuously keep coming up and approaching us, and we always on the same level. Me and Jack, we looking at them because we know how we dealt with like the previous people we dealt with that were from New York, for example.
Right.
We went all out there. We did it up for them, their content and everything, for just to only be disrespected. So we, and it happened multiple times. Meeting with them, we were like, can we open the door? Because it keeps being the same thing. So this just shows that, it shows you guys why we are the way we are. Why we started off with the Justice family when we was like, it's just us. And and from there, that's why we love coming on here with YouTube and expanding and grew. And why I'll be like, what's going on, family? Because this, the group is literally a good family on here, with all the subs and everything we have, because we all think alike, and it just shows it's not. It shows how many good people do exist you know what I'm saying, out here in this world and everything like that. Because it's not everybody, you know what I'm saying? It's just certain people, and it's a lot of them certain people. That's the problem. It's a lot of them certain people, and it's like, you know, what do you do? So that's why we do this, and just appreciate y'all so much every time. You
Yeah. T and I in real life, we're really cool people. We're really chill people. Like, even the people that have met us was like, oh, yo, you guys are so chill and all this other stuff. What you see is what you get. We're not out here trying to put on an act. We're not out here trying to flex and all of this stuff. We did not come to Panama or any other country for that because we are broke. That is not our story. We are not doing that. We told y'all about struggle content. This is not it. We do not do struggle content. It's not a freaking thing for us. We came to Panama because we want a certain lifestyle for our family, and so I can get the health care that I need that I cannot get in the States. That is why we are here. So clearly, if that is the case, we are able to afford our lifestyle without any handouts from anybody. We never ask for handouts. And those who have been rocking with us from day one know the type of financial strain that we have been under, and still able to come out on top because we plan and we make sure that we have enough. There's no way we are leaving any country, unless we have enough to cover ourselves. And you know what? That makes a lot of people uncomfortable. That makes a lot of people uncomfortable because they look at T and I, they prejudge us. They say, y'all are young with kids. How are you doing it? Because a lot of people, there's not a lot of people. Well, there's not, I'm not going to say, there's not a lot of people out here, that's young, that's doing it with kids that are not working. Okay. Like I mentioned before, T's retired. I'm retired. Just because retirement for us does not look like retirement for everybody else. It does not.
Speaking of that,
Huh?
retirement for everybody else. But speaking of that, Jack, it's funny you said that because one of the realtors was like, I don't understand how he can get VA benefit retirement and everything, and he's so young.
Exactly.
Like, age don't have nothing to do with it.
It has nothing to do with it.
People are just ID and everything. I'd be happy to pull out that
exactly.
ID. Like, here you go. Here's my ID. Hey, you want to see my paperwork?
People are highly uneducated. They're highly uneducated, and they bring that ignorance.
But you're not 59. Everybody that's retired has to be 59. No,
you don't have to be 59 to be retired. You don't have to, have, everything together to be retired. You just have to have things in place. You have to have systems in place. We talk about this all the time. We have multiple channels that we talk about, how we're able to do this, how we're able to afford our lifestyle. We showed it every step of the way. Now, whether or not people want to believe that, that's on them. I don't know any other way. I mean, that's just what it is. I can't convince you of why we are doing what we're doing, but trust and believe. You can't. This type of stuff does not deter us from keeping with our North Star. And we talk about our North Star all the time. We are here for a reason. Clearly, just the presence of us is making some people feel uncomfortable. That is not our problem. We do not treat people a certain type of way. When we walk past a person, we say hi. What do I always say? What do I always say about saying hi? It costs nothing to say hi to someone. But some people have a huge chip on their shoulder, and this is why we always talk about the community, the culture, especially around, Black people. I can only speak for Black people because that's the culture that we're in. It's never that, congratulations, sis, what's going on? And all that other stuff. Who this? Oh, okay. It says, right, there are people who still need to work or want to work at 70, by others choose to retire earlier. Retirement doesn't mean not earning any income. We just do it differently. Exactly.
We're gonna have to
We're,
drop
we're,
that
we're
other
gonna
video.
we're
The
gonna
old
have
video, yeah.
yeah we're
We're
gonna
gonna
have to
drop an old
redo that
video.
old video.
No, we're gonna have to release an old video with the recording,
Okay. What about?
with the workings. They're still working in the 80s.
Oh yeah. Okay.
We're
Yeah.
gonna have to drop an old video.
Yeah. We
I don't know
have.
how we're gonna work this in.
I don't.
Because we got so much stuff. But we have to drop an old video because of that comment. It's so on point. We gotta drop that video.
Right.
Yeah, because there are people who still need or want to work at 70. There's people even in their 80s, and there's people who work unfortunately until they pass away.
Right, because they think that work is everything that they need. But we made a promise to ourselves. And because we fulfilled that promise, and everybody who has been on a journey with us to make sure that we get to that promise, it just makes people feel weird. And it makes them attack us, like this guy out of nowhere who's watching us. He clearly watching our channel. I mean, if you like our content, just say you like our content. If you want to know how we did it, just say exactly, hey, you know us, you see us in real life. How did y'all do that? How did y'all do that with the family and everything and able to do what you got to do? But it's just a damn shame. It's just a damn shame. And I just cannot be around people like that. I will not have people come into my whole aura, the things that make me happy, control my peace and everything like that. Because at that point,
Daniel?
hey, succeed by force. Hey, anonymous girl. We sitting here talking, didn't even say nothing. But that's what I'm saying, because people will bring it out of you. They will bring it out of you if you allow them to bring it out of you. So I don't know. There's corny people in the US. There's corny people that come to the Panama from the US. It's just all over. A cornball is a cornball. I don't know any other way to put it. Like he's just freaking corny. He's corny. He's not on our level. He knows he's not on our level. And let me tell you something about people that know you when they ain't on your level. They get super mad because they're not on your level, and then try to say some stupid fake shit to you, like they above your level. Like, come on now. We ain't got time for that. We ain't got time for that. Like we said, we did not come here because we are broke. We did not come here because we was running away from economic disaster or anything like that. As you know, we still have our house. We in the States, and without a tenant in it. So clearly we can afford both places. So that should just put things into reference for people who are wondering how we are able to do this.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy because too. I just thought about something. He said, "Oh, I retired in '47. I joined the Navy at 18 and did 20. Like if you join at 18 and then did 20, that's not what we said.
Yeah.
That's you're like your lies. I mean, that don't even add up. You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
Right here.
People are haters. If they perceive you doing better than them, the older I get, the more strategic I move, especially away from haters. Yeah, definitely solid. It's it's like why like you're hating so much, because my thing is we out there just chilling, doing our content and chilling, family and everything. If you want to do your own content, like why, like dude, just go record your own content. Like why are you bothering us?
Right, there's a whole content studio. We just mentioned over there, a whole YouTube studio over there where he is. Just go turn on the camera, right?
Exactly. Just turn on the camera. But people, what's the next one? People, did you put that one?
No, I'm gonna see it.
People don't approach famous celebrities starting shit just because they saw them in a movie. Exactly. Especially these clowns talking about they hang out with P. Diddy and stuff. Like
you back on that P. Diddy
that's
stuff.
not the person to bring the boost about, right? That's not the person to bring the boost about, I mean, you could have been like, Jay-Z,
He ain't too hot either, he in this stuff.
I mean, you could
anybody but him.
Somebody else,
So bad, dude. It's so funny. Out of nowhere, some clown dressed in all blue face sat down to with me for no reason at the Dollar Tree.
That's Dollar Tree.
Yes, that's crazy, man. Something's going on in the air.
It is. People are
Something
going
on the air,
crazy.
man. And like, yeah, you like, man, you just don't know, man. Like, gosh, man, I want.
We would have never thought
Oh,
we would come
goodness,
to
man.
a different country to be approached for someone trying to fight us. This is crazy. Like, come on, we ain't teenagers. We almost 40 years old. And people trying to fight us. This is so stupid. Right. Exactly. That's exactly what the same dude did. He started calming down. You know, he's seen T's face. I'm telling you, why me be talking about T's face all the time? That stare, he seen that stare. He knew to back up. He said,
Hey,
I'm going to leave.
hey,
Fuck this.
hey,
That's what he said.
hey, Daniel, what's so funny too? He's like, you cussed at me? I can't believe you cussed at me. I didn't cuss at you. And like, I don't care about like whether you cussed at me or not. I cussed at you. Now what?
Now what is going to happen? Like, come on. We like people. We are not. What do you call those type of people? What do you call those people that are? Oh man, we are not one of those people. We are not those people that just love like, drama. Some people are just attracted to drama. Like just like you're saying, like this is demon time that is happening all around the world. I don't know what is going on, but we're not those people that are attracted to that type of stuff. We can't stand that stuff. But it just seems like people keep trying to try us. They keep trying to try us. It's like they want us. It's like they want something to happen. They just want something to happen.
That's crazy.
They want something to happen.
That's crazy, Daniel, because I'm talking to Succeed by Force when I be saying this shit, y'all.
Yeah, Daniel is Succeed by Force.
They probably like,
who's Daniel? I don't see no Daniel in the chat.
Who's he talking to?
Like,
talking to himself. But, I'm gonna start saying Succeed by Force. So that's crazy. Succeed by Force.
It's Daniel. He's supposed to call him
it's-
Daniel.
I'm just kind of with the chat, but yeah, it's crazy because oh, hold on, let me see what he said first. These people try to draw you in when they see you're at peace and know your life. I was just in a polo shirt and let me see
Look,
like it's something in the air, like you said, man, because
that's what Anonymous said.
You know, like you just out there at the dollar store, and like you said, wait, you just trying to have your peace, in a polo shirt on top of that, just chilling. And I mean, look at what I got on today. Like I was out there doing a video.
We dressed just like this.
Look at what I'm rocking. Like just this, I'm out there just chilling in the video. Like this is like by the pool and everything. Like
so when you guys see this video, you're gonna know it happened today.
Like flip flops and everything. Then you're gonna come out there and let's say he came out there. He knew he came out there for trouble for one because he didn't have no swim stuff on.
With a chain on.
He came over there. To bother us. You said that's why he targeted you. Yeah, exactly.
But Daniel, we was at the pool with our children. I don't know if you came in at that part. We're sitting at the pool filming content for this channel with our children in the pool, and they are sitting there shocked as hell that this dude is talking to their dad like that. Like that. Because our children know that there's only so much that their dad can take before that person talking will end up laying on the side of the damn pool. That's probably what they was thinking.
And my head.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, oh shit, I wish this dude would just move.
Trying to go to jail out here. That was running in my head for one. Not trying to go to jail.
Exactly.
But then it was to a certain point where I had to. Yeah, I couldn't. I had to. Like it was just I had to.
I seen it in your face. I seen it in your face. I seen you get in there. I seen you get in there. And that's why I didn't say anything because I knew if I would have said something and that man would have said something to me, it would have just set T off to the damn left. So I just shut the fuck up and I said, you know what? Look, it's damn sure time to go. It's damn sure time to go because I'll be damned if my husband's about to be up in Panama jail. Yep, the world hasn't been the same since the pandemic. People can be straight up demons now. It's unreal but true. Exactly. My whole thing is if he all that, if he doing all that, he need to bring his ass back to the USA because the damn sure though I don't understand why he's over here because he damn sure ain't trying to keep the peace. He ain't trying to keep the peace. Him and his wife every single night over there fighting and stuff. You ain't trying to keep no peace. You bringing that freaking drama to a peaceful ass country, and that shit just pisses me off. That's another reason. He saw the kids and figured he could do and say whatever he wanted to, and you would consider the kids. Punks look at what they can do for easy target. See, he really don't know for real, for real. He really don't know because, like we said, Daniel, he walked away real quick. He seen that face. You know, one thing about punk or coward, whatever the hell we want to call it, they know. They know. They know when it's time. Anybody know when it's time to stop playing games. And he knew at that time it was time to stop playing games because he know his life was about to flash right before him. He was about to be a 60-year-old laying on that side of that damn thing, looking stupid as shit. Then he probably went, and because he's such a liar, he probably went home and told his wife, yeah, I poked the shit out of T. Yeah. Man, I'm about to fuck him up at the pool. You know how people do. I'm about to, man, he's lucky them kids were there because I would have, I would have did it.
No.
You know I would have did it, huh? You know how people are. People so stupid.
That's what.
Come on now. Come on.
If you would have seen, hey Daniel, if you would have seen the way this dude walked away.
He looked scared.
He walked away fast, like it's like he turned around and he walked fast like a kid.
He looked like, and then he was like, oh, he waited till he got to the edge and talking about fuck your YouTube channel, fuck you guys, broke bitches. I'm like, okay, here we go. Okay, I guess he wanted us to get up and whoop his ass. I guess that's what he wanted. Like, come on. We'll just be them broke people. We'll be those broke people, as he's saying, sitting there talking on YouTube, getting paid exactly what we're doing right now. We're going to be those broke people. We're going to be those broke people.
He said, yeah, same with the Dollar Tree. Y'all see this in the chat. Y'all see how crazy this stuff is? Because if you look at what's going on, like how Succeed by Force is talking about situation he experienced too, like you see how, you know what I'm saying, similar it is with
just stay away from the Dollar Tree.
Not even just connecting the dots with like just certain people, how they are out here. You know what I'm saying? No matter where like you go, you know, the good people that's chill and everything. It's like you have these clowns that just want to start trouble with no apparent reason. No reason. They clowns. And it's like these people, it's like they want something to happen to them. And then what they do is no, because then they call the cops.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They call the cops and play victim real fast because they want, you know, they want people like me locked up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They want me to go to jail.
They don't like it for real.
Yeah, like I don't have time like to be in there. It's boring as hell. You know what I'm saying? People ain't doing nothing productive in there. Like I don't got time for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to just chill. You know, be the family person, do my you know what I'm saying, my content, do what I gotta do and all that. And it's always these fools that just gotta try. Peter said, what's going on, Peter? Peter said, wait, I can't even write. You have run into toxic America. Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Did he say did we?
No, this is Peter. He said we ran into toxic America. Yes. And the thing about it, Peter, it's been so many of them. I talked about earlier how Mr. Wong from China, he's like the nicest guy ever in the world. It's like,
He really is.
He's like extremely nice. Like, that's why I keep saying it. This dude is like extremely nice.
I like him.
But yeah, it's mentioned to him. And then a lot of the locals are just extremely nice too. Whatever you need, let us know. Hey man, let's trade languages. You know, I want to learn English. Can you teach me? I'll get you on point with Spanish. Help y'all with Spanish. You know, it's just so much on point with the locals, but the problem keeps being the Americans, you know, and that's why the locals are like, hey man, we don't go by, we understand, the location and everything, but we ain't American. I'm like, huh, interesting. So they're like, yeah, we're not American. We just call us Panamanians. Please do not, like, please do not call us Americans. And I get it, but I'm like, just know that all aren't like that. There's some people, and when we talk to them, they're like, but there's not many. And I'm like, there's nothing I can say to counter that. That's facts. I agree. There aren't many. And it sucks that I have to acknowledge that, but it's just the truth.
He said, I would not engage a clown at all next time if I don't have to hit him to defend my.
Where you at?
Right here, Succeed by Force.
What's the delay on my side?
Right there.
All those messages I done missed. Delay on my side. Let me try to.
You can see it on the screen.
Okay, it's on the screen. Cool. Yeah, I would not engage a clown at all next time. If I don't have to hit him to defend myself, I'm not looking their way, making eye contact, or talking to them. Yeah, I'm 100% with you.
Me
with
too.
you on that, and I even say like that's like I gotta improve on that, to be honest with you.
Clowns belong in a circus.
I gotta improve on that because it's just you gotta don't come in my space. That's the thing. Just stay out of my space, man. That's very.
Yeah, I do know he came over to us, right?
Yeah,
I did. It just he came to us. We were sitting down, and he came for trouble. He came with that energy. You could just feel it, like.
Next place you move to, I hope will be better. You need to protect your peace. Just avoid them. Yeah, Peter. You just trying to get out peace, and it's just the Americans. I mean, and it all started over because you're moving over here. You shouldn't pay for that. Why would you put your money into that? I pay $800 a month. I know how much that.
And that's exactly why you paid 800. Then why won't we want to pay 800?
We're giving out stuff on this video, but talking about how much it costs too, because we weren't even gonna talk about that. But
I don't know, for the new people that just came in, we'll do another flip around of the apartment that he's saying is $800. So
because of this cloud.
let us know if y'all how much y'all think this apartment is. Right,
I already said it
right here.
now.
Okay, this is the apartment. Don't mind the mess. We just finished feeding the kids. Now look at this apartment. Okay, this is what he's saying is $800. Okay, so you have the stairs, you have that over there, and then we have the upstairs bedroom up there, and then the downstairs bedroom. Okay, so do y'all think, now come on now, let's use our brain here. Do y'all think that this apartment is $800? Let us know. He is spoiling for. Does it?
What happened?
I don't know. Let me see.
Oh.
He is spoiling for a fight. He might keep you. He is spoiling. I haven't heard that term. In a while. Yes, he is spoiling for a fight.
It's so easy, Peter, that all he has to do is just go to a location without these cameras. That's my.
But why fight him, T? You would whoop his ass. Like, I mean, there comes a point in someone's life, especially why? Even why? Like, he's a freaking loser. He's a clown. He's someone that clearly can't fight. He's someone that probably was bullied his whole entire life. It'll
be nice because it's literally him, and we can just put on gloves.
Forget all that glove shit.
I'm just saying that's because you're saying why. It's just because sometimes you have to do certain things like that. With certain individuals.
What did our son say? Our son said, "Dad, you humbled him. Sometimes you have to humble somebody, huh?"
Yeah, when he heard that, I was like, dang, he was sitting there right there the whole time and just said that. That's quite interesting. I said, man, where you get that word humble from?
No, we still ain't heard nobody. Does this place that we are sitting in look like it is $800 a month? That's what we want to look. That's what we want to know.
Yeah, it's a C by force. I love rocking with you, man. You always be at it, man, because we seem just alike, man. He's like, nah, to you, just ignore the dudes too,
I keep
man.
telling T, just whatever, whatever. He ain't gonna say nothing to us. He's scared. He ain't gonna say nothing. He watching us right now, y'all. He in the chat. He watching us.
Yeah, definitely. Um,
He watches our channel.
Something else happened. I'm 100% gonna be at it. Just, I'm gonna be on that watch. England, and that's why I'm trying to dodge these people too. But yeah, like even when they came out with a certain group, like they were just literally staring. Like I ignored the people, so I gotta, just keep at my full ignoring these clowns. We got a dude started, but I could have ignored him playing single, but dude started talking reckless, and then it got heated.
He said,
"Yeah, see, we just
So Lindy C answered. She said, I don't know the market in Panama, so I can't say in Thailand you could get something like that for 800. I'm telling y'all, it is not $800
So
here.
we should have gave more details. So this has, I don't know if you caught the amenities that we talked about, and then the views. You literally see the embassies.
But you're saying you can still get that in Thailand.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know you can get this apartment probably in Thailand for that. It's not, and we're gonna do a whole video on this. It's not as, and I hate using this word cheap. I hate that word.
Yeah.
I hate that word. I hate when people use the word cheap. It is not as I guess you could say cheap, but as people think it is, than what is put out there on social media. This place is absolutely not $800. Not even close. Not even close. Not even close. So, yeah. Yes. It's definitely inexpensive to some. You hear how we're saying that it just depends on your lifestyle, because even some people, they would find this place very expensive. Do we think it's expensive? No, we don't think it's expensive, but to some people, they would not be able to afford this place, regardless if it was in, Panama or not.
Stalker. Exactly. I mean, the dude watching.
He's literally. That's not a joke, y'all. He was
there by binoculars and watching people down, like from the top, looking at them at the pool.
Yeah, because he showed us the first day.
Weird, man. Like
that is weird. Like, do you know, like, this everybody in the pool? He was like, look, you can see everybody in the pool. Look at the binoculars. What? You know who's in the pool? You got like I said, we got to keep this video monetized. But there's a lot. That's just weird. That is weird. No, that is totally weird.
He says it's easy to find out what the market rate is. And right. It's exactly. So why even lie and say, oh, I'm paying $800, but I'm trying to find a place. I'm trying to place to move because this place it's too small for me and my wife, and I don't use any of the amenities.
Right there.
What's that?
You're there with your wife, with a wife who likes you and your children you love, who was there with you. He's jealous.
Who is he there with?
Oh, he's there with no one. He
He's just here with his wife who he hates.
They hate each other.
About his wife.
They hate each other.
We've seen him sitting outside a couple of times. I can't even go in the room.
Can't stand her.
Up there. But I flip all the bills. I pay $800 a month to flip all the bills. Everything comes out of my account. She gets to go out and everything like that, but I don't get to go anywhere. I'm just looking for one or two friends. Yeah, T, can you please text me? I'm just looking for a friend or two out here. I don't have anybody.
And T's not being dramatic. I know this sounds like a funny story, but he's not being dramatic. That's exactly what he said. Because
T, why didn't you text me?
Because I went outside. This is how it all happened. I'm the one that went outside to get the kids to McDonald's. And this was around, what time was that? Was it 3 p.m. in the afternoon? 3 p.m. in the afternoon. I'm like, said, hey, what's going on? Because this dude looked like he just finished crying and stuff. He said, my wife kicked me out the house. What? Your wife kicked you out the house? And I thought in my head, my grandma always told me, just shut the hell up, or someone else's business about to become your business. I said, oh, what? I'm sorry about that. So I walked away. Hey, where's T? That's what he was saying. I said, oh, T upset. Where the hell T supposed to be? Right? Where's he gonna be? Where T's upstairs. So I'm walking away. He's walking, following me, and I'm like, okay, yeah. So what's going on? Like looking back, I'm like, so he don't even grab the door, nothing. I'm like, what in the hell is going on? So now he's on the elevator, still talking. I'm like, yo, what is it? He was like, yeah, I'm just gonna come up to see T. I didn't even have enough time to text T. I'm like, T, such and such is here. T was like sitting there like, okay, super weird. Here he come. All this damn talking, lying.
Yeah, so well, that's what makes people extra jealous. And look, let me tell you what something else that this found dude who said. He was like, "Yeah, man, you can't get over here if you got a record. You can't even get your visa, man. So
I'm gonna go get this.
if you got a record, you can't get over here. They're not letting any felons up in here or anything."
Oh, you told him how he told us he's a felon?
No, he said, "Oh, they're not letting any felons over here and all this, so I just want to give you a heads up." Like, dude, what are you talking about, dog? Like, what are you talking about? You just assuming I'm a felon and everything, just throwing this all out there. Like, dude, what are you talking about?
It's because of your
Just
braids.
throwing everything out there. You know nothing about me.
Now,
I never told you anything about you, and you just coming up here.
Not to mention, at the embassy, not the embassy, in order to get into the country, you got to do a background check, right?
But look, he's so stupid too because a lot of countries you can go to even if you're a felon. That's how crazy he is. Like, you could get in places too. Yeah, what the heck? Come on, he's trying to get under. Yeah, like it felt like this dude was like, it felt like he was like one of them undercover people that's like one of the people that's hidden here. I can't. What do you call it? When they relocate people because of a situation that they got into. I can't think of the name of it, but that's what he seems like. Especially he keep trying to get me to give information, keep talking about felon and all this stuff. And then he just comes out, yeah, man, I got shot in the hand. Yeah, witness protection. There we go. I swear this dude feels like he's a witness protection dude. He's like, yeah, man, I got shot in the hand. And it's funny because we met somebody else out here and she's like, hey, did you that guy? He came up and approached me, and I was like, yeah. She said, it's odd. He told me he got shot in the hand. I'm like, he told you that too. That was his introduction. I got shot in the hand. I'm from New York. Like, this dude is like a straight clown, and like it's crazy because like I said, so many people out here are like I like that, and it's sad. It sucks because it just keeps being the people from the U.S. Like, it's like, but at the end of the day, it's like we ain't gonna let this just ruin what we got going on. We're gonna keep vibing out, doing everything that we got planned, and just keep on moving forward with everything. Tenants all good back on home, except that that hiccup was going on with the HOA. That's even slowed down a bit because they're now like, okay, yeah, we're processing your paperwork to get this through. We understand the fence situation, so let's get this thing taken care of. So that positivity going on back home. He doesn't seem like he has all his screws tight to stay away from food. Now, he's wacky and crazy. Yeah, like this dude. He definitely don't seem like his something ain't right upstairs. Some definitely ain't right. And that's why I even told that person when I'm outside. It was like, yeah, he told me that. I was like, yeah, I'm staying away from him. It's funny because I've been told the person. I said, yeah, I don't understand. I'm not going near that guy. And then the guy ended up like coming, hey man, you want to go? He had asked me down there. Yeah, I'm going fishing. I'm like, okay, cool, all right. He kept trying to get me to say, oh man, yeah, I'll come with you. Because every time it's always, yeah, I'm just looking for 1 or 2 people just to hang out with, man. It's nobody out here, man, because the black people, they funny acting, man. And you know how these black people are. He's sitting there just keep bashing, talking about, black people like he's not the individual, doing it. I mean, like you're talking about yourself. Like this dude has serious issues. But either way it goes, we still working on that, locking that place in. That video, like I can't wait till that drops to give y'all a tour. By the way, I'm loving the travel content. Like when y'all walked to the bodega. Oh man, that was so solid. Let me talk about that. So I went walking one day just to see how close things were and everything. And I found that right there, and I was like, these people are solid. It's ran by some Asians that run that location, and the area looks all it looks kind of ghetto and everything like that. But the people all throughout there who walk in showed none but love. Like everybody just been when I go through there, people speak and everything. And then they starting to get to know us because they keep seeing my face. And so Jack was like, "How far is that place you walk to?" And I was like, "Jack, it's not that far. It's less than 10 minutes." So she's like, "Less than 10 minutes. Okay. I want to walk with you too. Let me go." So I'm like, "Okay, yeah, come on out here." So yeah, that content. Jack walked out there to the store. We walked out there, and we walked out there today actually too with the kids. So it's a nice little area. I mean, that store got good stuff with really good prices at the top of that. So,
Right. We have so much content, you guys. It's just that
like,
we just been really busy. We've been looking for properties, as you know, actively looking for properties. So, dealing with these realtors here in Panama. So it's just been a couple of things, every single day we have to like go out and just try to look for things. So it's very hard for us to go out there and it's very hard for us to try to put out videos and stuff. We're filming them, but it's hard to put it out. By the way, I'm loving the travel content, like when y'all walk to the bodega.
yeah, that's what I was talking about. With
Okay.
That. That's hard.
Yeah, that was pretty good. I love travel content. I always try to make sure that even when we're filming, we're catching our day in a life because, I'm pretty sure you guys will be interested in what we do on a day to day, even if we think like our life is boring, just to see what it looks like, behind the scenes. Because as you know, we homeschool our kids and everything like that. But the morning time is really T and I's time. That's our time, and we do a lot in the morning before anybody gets up. We wake up like at 5 o'clock in the morning, just because the sun. You see the windows in here. It doesn't matter. Like the sun wakes us up, and I think that's like the one of the most beautiful things. Like we don't even need an alarm clock. The sun wakes us up. So I'm just like, yo, this is what's up. This is really what's up. My lady told me one people in Panama are known to be very admiring and respectful to Black Americans. They really are. We haven't had any any problems. They really think T and I are Panamanian. To be they especially me. Especially me. They just come to me and just really start talking, and I'm just like looking because I'm like, I don't speak the language. I'm so sorry.
Y'all should see Jack's face when they start talking.
I don't speak it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I know. To me, I keep mentioning this. I spoke French. Okay. So it's very hard for me to just like, just transfer everything. And it was so weird because, my whole life I was raised around Puerto Ricans and Dominicans. So I mean, I should be able to pick up on something. It was just I just freeze up as soon as they say something to me. I'm just like,
even when we went to the bodega, like,
oh my gosh,
they're
T.
Asians and they speak a bunch of languages too. And
yeah, they speak Spanish.
we're talking to Jack, and she's like, no, no, español.
Yeah, exactly. I'm
She's
like,
like, no. She's like, no,
exactly. Everybody thinks I speak Spanish. I don't know what it is.
So when I go in there, I speak Spanish to them. That's why it'll be like, because I mean, it's just basic thing with buying and stuff, you know, out there. So, and then I would Jack, and Jack would just tell people, no, I don't speak no English. Things like that. You gotta speak a little something. Like, this is a minor transaction right
I
here.
know. But I like
It's an
freeze
easy
up.
one.
I freeze up, and it's so funny because my son, you know, our youngest son Mason, he is really taking this serious. Like he is on his lessons. He's getting 100% on all of his Spanish lessons. Even when they speak to him, he's answering back on things that you know he has learned. I'm so proud of him. I don't know. The other kids was just like me. They freeze up like, oh shit. Oh my gosh. Someone just talk to me. Oh, good.
So you kind of do look after. Like,
That's what it is. And you know what? I think it is the fro because everybody comes up to me and they start speaking and then they're confused when I'm not responding. I'm confused because they're speaking to me because I'm like, what the hell is going on? And you know what doesn't make it any better?
The car got mad that you did.
She was so mad at me in the car, the Uber ride girl. She told me, she said, girl, you need to learn some Spanish.
No, not her.
You talking about the one that car smelled good. The one that I sat in the front. Remember she was trying to teach me Spanish? And you talking about the Uber ride girl. It was her. She said, girl, you need to learn Spanish. And she was getting so angry with me. She was so mad because because this is what happened.
It's like she wanted to be Jack's friend.
Exactly. Like everybody wants to be my friend and stuff. And then I gave her because T will never let me live this down. We're getting an Uber in Panama. You have to give them the PIN number in order to start. So I said, what I say? What I say? Tres, ocho, seis, uno. He put it in. He's like, say it again. I said, tres, ocho, seis, uno. He's like, it's not working. I said, I did. 3851. He said, Jack, you told him 6. What? No wonder why we're not going anywhere. And the guy just shook his head. And that's why I said, I am not doing this. Just like, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this anymore because people have these high expectations of me. Like I'm just supposed to bust out and speaking Spanish because they see me, and I don't make it any better because this is just me relaxed. But I had a lot of dresses made by this local Panamanian woman, and so I wear these dresses, and then they're like, "Oh, yeah, she's totally from here, right?" And then they just come up to me, and I get so freaked. Even the girl making a dress for me, she's sitting there speaking to me in Spanish, and I walk in there, and she's like, "Oh yeah, you need grande." I said, Remember I told her. I know what grande means. She trying to say I need large and all that other stuff. She trying to play me like I'm a fool. I was like, nah, I need small. No, mommy, grande. I said, you ain't doing that to me. I don't need no grande. I need a small. I have fun here. I have so much fun here.
I always like that. Give me the phone. You gonna do Uber?
For real. T do not trust me no more with that phone. Yeah, you need to learn some Spanish. I need to do something. Even the girl downstairs, she said something to me, and I answered her back in French. She said, "Girl, I'm speaking Spanish." I was like, "Oh shit!" I thought, "I'm so sorry." Like, you need to learn some Spanish. Like, so.
Well, shoot, I be doing Spanglish.
Oh, goodness.
They think I know that I'm fluent, and they don't even understand that I'm speaking Spanglish. Like
exactly,
I'm listening to key words that I because of what I took, you know, and they speaking so fast here.
It's just like
I just listen to keywords and go with that.
I told
going back speaking to it. That's it.
I told you.
You a basic, but once you go past that basic stuff.
Exactly.
I'm listening with keywords and going with their mixing English and Spanish.
Exactly. I don't know.
Mixing it up.
Look, I can't even get my numbers right. Okay, T don't even let me do the Uber no more.
Or what I do too, Jack, I'll do a good one. I act like your Spanish is different from my Spanish. I'll be good with hitting them with that. So they think, okay, well, he knows Spanish, but I'm speaking a different Spanish. He knows a different Spanish than what I speak. They be thinking that I just be honest.
Look, y'all ain't gonna sit here and play me. Watch it.
Jack don't try.
I do try. Because I remember I used to watch movies, so there's certain things I do know. But you know what?
I'm just saying you gotta fake it till you make it.
I mean, but I can't fake it because I just freeze up. I don't know what the hell to say. I don't know what to say next. The first thing that comes to my mouth is English. I don't know what to do. I get nervous.
It is gonna be funny.
Exactly. Wait. And it's gonna be me. I can't wait to when y'all
watch. Gonna be the one that gets on first.
Watch. I'm gonna be it because I'm one of them people.
She ain't gonna think this stuff.
No, I do think that they're gonna really walk up to the Afro Latina. They're gonna be talking to me, and I'm gonna be like, yeah, watch this. We
I'm
gonna
like, Jack, I'm doing schoolwork. We be done with the clients today. Yeah, over some Spanish,
Shoot, watch this.
I'm gonna be busy on everything else.
Watch this.
Catch up and boom, take off.
Watch this. Who out there think I'm gonna be fluent before T? Watch this. I'm a very analytical person, so I'm gonna make sure I get it. Watch it. I can't wait. Like just seeing where I'm coming from it too. I'm not gonna freeze up no more. They're gonna be shocked. Now they really gonna be shocked.
I'm rooting for you to get.
Yeah, me too.
I'm rooting for
me too.
But,
Me too. I'm rooting for me.
Kids, though,
Oh, I know the kids are gonna be way better. But watch this. I can't wait. I can just see it now. I'm gonna be fluent before Carnival. Oh my goodness, can you imagine? Yeah, Carnival. Yeah. Yeah. Look. Let me tell y'all something. Out here, it is a whole vibe out here. I'm telling you, like it's nothing but Caribbean music and all that other stuff. Like I'm telling you, we did a video today when we was walking with the kids. Remember they was blasting.
You get to know one person, you gotta go to everything else because once you get cool with one of the locals, guess what? They got their birthday, then the cousin's birthday. You gotta come to.
You gotta meet their grandma.
This person.
The abuela.
Yep. Here, so it's like.
It's real nice out. It's real family oriented. Yeah. It's real nice. It's really nice out here. This is one of those.
You meet one, and then they're like, "Hey, let's go over here and meet my aunt. Let's go over here."
Exactly.
Hey, you gotta meet my brother.
Right.
Hey, you gotta meet. And I mean, it's cool and all, but I'm just going to slow it down a little
right.
bit. We ain't used to that yet.
Yeah.
So that's what that is,
Yeah.
Used to that yet.
So as you can tell, the locals embrace us a lot. They embrace us is because we put ourselves out there to be embraced. We have conversations with them, like genuine conversations, because number one, we want to know. Like we want to know what's up. So and they sit there and they tell us and stuff like that. So nothing. They don't hide nothing. They so happy we're even asking. So
I mean, when I ask one of the guys I know, what he asks, I wish he was on this live. I mean, what he makes, it really like.
Does he have a channel?
Put things into perspective. Well, it's like now he don't got a channel, but it's like, dang, because people come here and like, man, shoot, we used to get this. I mean, he told me his sister makes $100 a month. What was that? $100 a month. Dang, like I said, he working 12-hour shifts and making $50 to $600 max. And he can, get tips basically. But it's like, dang, that's tough.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just the economy.
Yeah. 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 So we just want to make sure before we close it out, thank you. We see 14 people in here. and we had a
94 views.
we have 94 people across, like, at any point in time in this live. So we just want to make sure before we close it out, does anyone else have any questions for T and I that you want, a burning question that you want us to answer? What's the question? Did y'all meet anyone you're interested in being cool? Yeah, a lot of people. A lot of people. A lot of people. A whole lot of people. We met a lot of people. We got their WhatsApp. We message them all the time. It's a whole thing.
It's a different vibe because they'll matches and just I guess because they're just super more people oriented than where we come from, because they're more like every day they're going to check on you type thing, so it's just something to get used to,
Yeah.
basically. But we still just, I don't know, English people that we met, but it's more about some people are like, hey, we just want to learn. Can we work, together on the language, and you teach us English,
And we
our
teach you
English is
Spanish.
horrible, and we just want to, we can help you with Spanish, because we got to learn English, because we need to know English there. That's how we get paid to increase our salary, because we don't make much money here. Like, we have to go to school. We have to learn English, because a lot of you guys come here, and if we don't know English, we get paid less.
Right.
That makes it.
Right. And if there's any videos that you all want us to do, let us know, and we'll try to make that happen. Like, if you're wondering about anything that is going on over here in Panama, or any misconceptions that you want us to try to debunk, if it is a misconception, let us know, and we'll be more than happy to try to put that video together, and we will put it out as soon as we can.
Yeah, and we have that comment tab. Utilize that too. It's a comment tab on YouTube. You can comment to, and everybody will see it. That way, everybody can comment on what you put in the comment.
Right.
I think we need to put pictures.
Oh, we didn't even drop the thing, T.
We didn't drop what?
The thing, so people can see us for real. The share.
Oh, you're talking about to invite others.
Yeah.
We're down now. Everybody's like their weekly fading out though.
Okay. One more question. And while we're answering these questions, we're gonna post our link.
Good question, Jack.
Hold on. We're going to post a link if you want to just quickly. This is on our side, so you can quickly come see T and I real time if you don't want to be on the live. But one more question. Quickly, how has it been managing the properties remotely? That's the video we were filming before the guy came over there and acted like an idiot. That's the exact video we were filming, Daniel. The exact video. How we manage our properties remotely. But exactly. That's crazy you asked that question. We had just finished wrapping that video up, and it was a really good video. We was like, dang, that was a good video, good lighting and everything. So we was super happy about that video. But if you guys do want to come over on StreamYard, we will be here a little bit after once the stream ends. But until next time, you guys, we love hanging out with the fam. We will talk to y'all later. And obviously, we feel a lot better now that we came on here and vented it out. So until next time, you guys. Peace out.
Yep. See y'all later.